Hi everybody, I'm Gary from Cogent Audio Labs. If you're not familiar with who Cogent is, I started the company about 10 years ago to do testing for a wide variety of audio manufacturers. And we test everything in audio, from MP3 players to personal audio devices of all kinds, headphones, loudspeakers, amplifiers, car stereos, professional audio stuff, even musical instrument devices. So, gives you a pretty good idea of what we're capable of. And to do that, we need a lot of test equipment. And we have some of the best in the world. Audio Precision, Brüel & Kjær, Klippel, Linear X, and the names go on and on. We've invested a lot of money in the very best to give our customers the most accurate data possible. And in 10 years of doing this, nothing that we have ever tested has ever been wrong. Our data is accurate, and we're really proud of that fact. So, when you do this for a living, day in and day out, your friends are coming over and they're saying, hey, I need a new subwoofer. What should I get? I need a new amplifier. What do you think of this guy's home audio receiver? And these questions are normal, and I do my best to answer them. But lately, I've got a whole bunch of questions about UTV audio, specifically these sound bars that we're seeing in so many of the UTVs now. So I thought, hey, who better than to go out and test a bunch of these things and find out the facts than Cogent Audio Labs? So we had to go out and get 6 systems to use for testing. And I chose these 6 systems specifically because they're quality products from brand name manufacturers. You won't find anything on this table with a 500 watt claim and a 15 amp fuse. That stuff's out there, so you got to be careful. These products are real. They're not advertised at 1,000,000 watts, but they're all quality product, and they're made well, and they're going to last a long time. I chose 2 systems from an OEM supplier. These are from Polaris with the MB Quart brand. I chose 2 systems from one of the most popular aftermarket suppliers. This is gear from Wet Sounds. And then these back 2 are from the folks at Hyphonics. And if you've been around car audio for more than half an hour, you know who Hyphonics is. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these in the sound room and we're going to listen to them all, see how they pair with a phone, and so on. Then we're going to move into the lab and get the real numbers. We measured the frequency response of the entire system. We measured how loud they'll play. And we also measured how much power each amplifier system makes in each one of these devices. So beginning with the Hyphonics piece, we'll go through some of that data. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the Hyphonics TPS-6. This unit has a total power of 72 watts. So not bad for what it is, and definitely all you need out on a trail. It also has a maximum SPL of 114 dB, which is louder than you'd expect for a small unit. This next unit is the Wet Sounds Stealth 6. It has a total amplifier power of 60 watts, and it had a maximum SPL of 113.6 dB. Next up is the Polaris Soundbar 4. This unit has a total power of 46 watts, and it did 109.4 dB SPL. That's a little bit off what the other 2 did in this category, but it's the smallest unit of the bunch, and it's pretty stout performance. Next up is the first of the large units. This is the Hyphonics TPS-10. The amplifier measured 140 watts of power in this unit, and the overall SPL was the loudest of the bunch at 117.6 dB. Next up is the Wet Sounds Stealth 10. This unit has an amplifier power of 112 watts, and it was the second loudest of the bunch at 115.9 dB. And the final unit, this is the Polaris Soundbar 8. This unit has a total amplifier power of 88 watts, and the overall SPL was 113.4. So, at the end of the day, what did we learn? Well, we proved once and for all there are no 400 watt soundbars. This is the Hyphonics piece, and it was sort of the winner by a small margin of the entire test. It played the loudest, and it had the smoothest overall sound by a small margin. Sounds subjective, buy what you like, but I like this Hyphonics piece.